Well, broskies, broskets, and lamets? Lamaskis? I don't know. Trying something new. Didn't work. I won't do it again. But look, we got TacPack. TacPack is here. TacPack Plus is here, is what is here. I'm going to get right in. Still deciding if I like this knife. We're going to get into TacPack Plus. First box of the year, January 2020, Part 2. 2022. Get it? Yeah. So, let's see. Boy, we kicked up a hornet's nest with the Battle Box video this month, didn't we? Oh, yes, we did. A lot of people appreciated it, and of course the fanboys want to kill my children. So it is what it is. Ooh, look at that. That's cool. So what do we got? Ooh. So we got snap caps for shotgun. All right. You know what? I'm gonna just take everything out again. Something he can't use. I'm gonna have to replace for him. Ba-dun-da-dun. No good can come of this. Oh no, no good can come of this. What, can we even get this out? Oh, hold on. Hold on. Oh, it's wedged in there good. Okay, so, Kevin, what do you got in your box this month? Let's see what you got in your box this month. So, TacPack. I reference it again because sometimes people forget. This is for it's for shooters. It is for the enthusiasts of the pew variety. It really is. They have other stuff sometimes, but in general, yeah. So TacPack Plus is like their bigger selection, their bigger level box, and we'll look at it in this Swamp Fox Liberator Red Dot Optic, which I'm actually really excited to take a look at. This is the big ticket item in that box. So starting off, we always have some cool little extras, and their stickers are phenomenal. There's Operator Mario. Kevin, if I'm allowed to keep this, it's going on there. If you want it, I understand. It's actually he's gonna live right alongside. Where's Tactical Yoshi? Yeah, he's gonna live right next to TacYosh right there. If you let me keep that one too, but if you want it, I totally understand because that's awesome. So, Hollow Point Coffee Company. You know what? I totally respect this. They gave us a code to buy coffee if we want. Remember, I've already declared 2022 is the year of stop giving us coffee as an item. But you want to give us 30% off if we choose to buy the coffee for ourselves? Thank you. Well done. There you go. And this is not a hit on BattleBox. I'm not talking. I'm going to hit everybody that gives us coffee as an item this year because we're done with it. But this is cool. So if we choose to buy the coffee, we can try it out at a discount. All right. So we're going to go right down the card on all the items. We're going to start with the MFT mag. Now, not we, the royal we, but like we in the shop, before I was there a lot, used to work with MFT and Mission First Tactical. And listen, they have some good products. They do. We stopped working with Mission First Tactical. Darren the shop was doing some contract coding type work, some hydrographics work, and business wise they were you know what, I'm not even going to talk about it. It just we stopped working together. Mission First Tactical makes some decent gear, not great, not the highest best quality stuff. For example, Magpul accessories, like their handguards for AR rifles and stuff. They have inside they've got, you know, aluminum inserts and everything to help with the heat and everything, and it's just like a higher quality. The MFT handguards that I had were they just didn't have that level of I don't know, I don't want to use the word quality again, but I personally feel, my opinion is that MFT, while making good, affordable stuff, just is not as good, is not as high quality, is not as high end as some of the other brands. That being said, though, nothing MFT that I ever had has ever failed me. It's not like it's bad. And I actually do have a handful of MFT magazines, and they have operated and done just as well as the Magpul ones, you know, as any other magazine I've had. So standard polymer 30-round magazine. I will, because Kevin lives in New Jersey. Dude, what do we got to do to get you out of there, man? What do we got to do? He can't have this. He can't have a 30-round magazine, so he's limited to a 10-round. So I will, like I did before for him, I will take this one from him because he can't have it legally, and I will replace it from stock with a 10-rounder that he can legally rock and use and do whatever with. Unless you send me a secret coded message not to do it this time. Up to you. But don't mind it, and you know, Darren even said it's okay to do, because we can do stuff with this. You know, shouldn't have even taken it out of the package, but now I did. So oh well. But yeah, I will, you know, I don't mind. Obviously, you know, since Kevin pays for the box, I'll shell out of pocket for a 10-rounder and put it in the box for him, and keep this one, or bring to the shop to test hydrographics patterns out on, or whatever. So not bad, not a bad item. Do you ever have too many magazines? Honestly, do you ever have too many magazines? Probably not. So that's good. Now we have the Pitbull Gen 2 Universal Pistol Mag Carrier. Why do I feel like we've seen this before in some box somewhere, sometime ago? I feel like we have. I don't know. I feel like it worked okay, not great. I don't have any mags to test it out with right now. I think we saw this before, and I was not a big fan of it because of how hard and rigid it is. But it expands. These elasticy things expand, and I think it did hold the magazine fairly well. I think there are other. I mean, this one's good. It works, and it's made in the USA, unlike some of the other ones we've seen in some boxes. I feel like when I carrying it inside the waistband, it's a little uncomfortable, if I remember correctly. And carrying on the belt or whatever, you know, with a full magazine in it, it's a little, depending on what you're dressed in, it can be a little hard for concealment purposes. I don't remember exactly, but I'm going to put it in meh, because I don't remember it being great. I remember it being, again, good. So there we go. And I'm not just going to, you know, talk it out of my ass if I continue any further about it, so I'm not even going to do that. Next, we have Realtree Survival Firestarter 12-pack. Now, I got a little heads up about this. Guess who actually has made this stuff? Our new in the family. Now, their big deal is they're like, hey, look, we have Realtree on here. That's great, you know, with the Realtree stuff. But this is Quick Survive that we just saw that Jonathan, CB Tactical, just sent me over. So this is actually Quick Survive made this in Realtree. If we were to open this up, this would be the same stuff as Quick Survive. So we know it's a good fire starter. And it just, you know, the gimmick here happens to be that it is in, like, why you would need specific camo packages, I don't know. This is Quick Survive that has that Realtree, you know, contracted out to put their stuff on. So we know this is good fire starter. There we go. And interesting because it's a good outdoors item in TacPack, which sometimes we don't see. Sometimes we just see a lot of the shooting type stuff. That's cool. Next, we've got the Breakthrough Clean Bore Guide. So I guess in theory what this does is it guides your cleaning rods along and prevents you from damaging the internals. Do you really, I mean, I've cleaned a lot of guns and I have never damaged them by janking them up with my cleaning rod. I mean, I guess better safe than sorry, right? But who really needs this? Who's cleaning in such a haphazard way that you're destroying your threading and the lining of your chamber and everything with your cleaning rods? I'm just throwing that out there. I don't know. I have never in my life had this problem. So I don't know, they don't put prices on here. I don't know how much this is, but how much it goes for. But I feel like this is one of those fancy things made in China, by the way. It is all machined aluminum, which is, nice and, cool, but like, is this actually necessary? I'm putting this out there to the group. Who would you, like, who in the avid shooter community, right, cannot clean their rifle or handgun without damaging it? It's such a basic. I feel like this is a cash grab item. They've invented a problem so that they can have you buy an item to solve it. I'm gonna have to put this right and don't like it. I feel like this is just like 18-year-olds in basic training can grasp the concept, who have never held a gun before, by the way, of cleaning the weapon without breaking it and damaging it. I just don't get it. Yeah. Nifty, shiny, unnecessary. Come on. Whatevs. Next we have the Ready Man CIA letter opener. And the CIA letter opener is not new. It has been for a while. This guy, you're not going to be using it for field craft. You're not going to be doing a lot of hard use. I've seen people talk about how to sharpen these polymer things. Let's face it. Let's be honest. This is made as a quick self-defense tool. It chips if it hits bone. It does. It doesn't maintain that edge for much, but we know why it's made out of what it's made out of, because it's going to get into places where a normal knife blade. And people talk about ceramic blades, but listen, guys, a ceramic knife is not just the blade. It's everything else the knife is made of, hardware, liners, everything. And they put a trace amount of ferrous metal usually into ceramic blade composition so that it sets off metal detectors. This guy's going to get into places where you don't normally get into with things. If you get caught with it, it is still, especially, being a dagger shape, this is illegal in a lot of places, just based on the shape. It is, yes, it is still considered a knife. But I'm just saying, if you get caught with this past the metal detector, it is probably a higher charge than just normal. But yeah, I mean, it's been proven these things will get into places they're not supposed to be, and it does have a limited lifetime use for self-defense, if you know how to use it for that. Yeah, so, there's a folding series of polymer knives. I want to say Blackie Collins, maybe. I used to have one, blue, spring assist, aluminum spring, and yeah, I mean, just for that last ditch effort, or that you got to have something to sneak in somewhere. Interesting. I'll put it in meh. It's not that useful. Plus, you see no sheath or anything, so you gotta be careful how you carry it. But interesting. Next, we've got the Azum 12-gauge snap caps. Now, I don't own a shotgun. I just don't. I have enjoyed these snap caps, though, for you know, the practice and the fun of going through the cyclic motion. Now, I was corrected, and I'm gonna go out there. I had said that you never dry fire your firearms because it could damage them, and when somebody who has better experience than me comes along and educates me, I got to bow to it. So a Marine Corps firing instructor said, listen, there is a myth on that. Now, when you're dealing with like a center fire kind of firearm, yes, that is true. Don't dry fire, and it has to do with firing pin and everything like that. But when you have center fire firearms, you can dry fire, especially like we were talking about M16s, M4s, AR-15s. You can dry fire safely, and you should, to refine your trigger pull technique. Okay, I did not know that. So I had to come back and say, hey, I was wrong. But snap caps are still a great way to get that feel and be able to cycle through, you know, your chambering and all that stuff. So we've seen them for 9mm. We saw them in 223, and now they have them for 12 gauge, which I think is pretty cool. And I have fired shotguns. I don't own any. I'd like to own one. Maybe I will. But these are cool training tools, I gotta say. Again, there's no price here, but I haven't enjoyed it. So I like these. I think they're cool. And they definitely let you go through all the motions of loading, go through your, you know, all the steps, you know, whatever it is that how you have trained yourself to refine your sight picture, your trigger pull technique, and cycling through. They let you do that, so that's cool. And operator with a mustache sticker, that's what they're calling this guy. Because I guess they're not going to use the trade name, but I love this sticker. That sticker's awesome. I'm going to put him with Tac Yoshi. Now, the plus item is the Swamp Fox Liberator Red Dot Optic, and they give this a value of $150, and it is made in China. Ruby lens coating, 22mm lens diameter, 2 MOA center dot, a 65 MOA circle. I'm going to hold those features up to you guys. Okay. Film, and a Swamp Fox sticker, and Swamp Fox support, and a little book, and a little wipe, and a battery. It's nice that the battery's all sealed up and not just installed, you know, burning off. Let's see. Is this all, like, connected under this foam? Oh, no. It's a wrench. That's a cool wrench. Get some torque on that. It's nice. You can't torque them out of anything. More obscure movie references, sorry. Oh, I have to mount this on something just to see how it looks, how it works. Got a do not eat in there. Nice aluminum, not plastic. It's cold. And then getting this last, can you just, nope, it's all encased. All right, there we go. So, oh, I thought these would maybe, these gotta get removed and stay off. I thought maybe they would dangle for you. I can't really see the coating on the optics the way that I can, which is a shame because it's nice. So we've got our battery cover there. And we're gonna open up this battery, put it in, so that we can maybe get a view. Oh, that's a tight fit. That is a tight fit. Oh, it's on already. Can you see it in there? Can you see? Let's see. It's much bigger. Like in my personal view, I see it much better than it's coming across in the camera. Much better. It looks tiny in the camera. It's very big and very clear in real life. You know, the dimming works really well. I think it goes all the way off. I think that's how you turn it off, and then on. Very clear, no reflection or glare on either side, which I see with some of the cheaper optics from time to time. I like it. It's got a little bit of weight to it because it's all aluminum, but it's a compact little optic there. And then I wish that this had some kind of natural retaining. You know, once you popped it off, would be nice, but I understand. They don't. I mean, sometimes they don't. I just think that's a great feature to have it, you know, retain itself on the optic. I'm happy. I mean, I'm happy overall. This thing I think is utterly ridiculous. You don't need this. Learn how to clean your firearm. I mean, seriously. But I like this. This is a plus item that I really like. Sometimes the plus items are like, eh. This one's cool. I would use this, and I think Kevin's probably going to use this. This is a maybe not the best out there, but I mean, it's not an ACOG, but I think it works. I think it works, and it's a pretty effective little tool. Comes with some nice accessories there. Overall, decent things in the box. Some things I'm not crazy about, but decent quality, you know. So I still think that if you're a gun guy, TacPack is a pretty good box. The Plus, you know, you judge whether or not the Plus is for you. What do you guys think? Let's get all of your opinions now. Let me know, and then let me know if I've said something stupid. I do like that it comes with the, you know, the lower mount if you're gonna use a lower mount. Anyway, I guess if you got like flip up backup sights, you know, you can mount. I don't know. I'd like to see. So anyway, what do you guys think? Let me know. Thanks, Kevin, once again for a great opportunity to take a look at this box. Kevin's an awesome dude, and I always enjoy, like, when we meet up, I always enjoy talking to him and see what he's got going on. He's a funny dude. He's a funny guy. His wife is awesome too. So thanks. Ready for your input, guys. What do you think? What's your favorite item in the box this month? Or, you know, what are your opinions? Or what did I say wrong this time? Corrections, go. Anyway, thanks. You guys are all absolutely awesome. I appreciate every single one of you, and I will be back again real soon.